of the 2019 season, this being his second consecutive award. So, Stephen A., I'll start with you. Your reaction.
Well, I'm happy for him. He played hard. He was the reigning league MVP, and he came out and tried to prove that he was worthy of it, that he deserved it. He averaged like 29 and 13 during the regular season. Milwaukee was the #1 seed. They were thriving before the last weekend prior to the play being stalled because of the pandemic. So I understand from a numbers perspective why he would get this award. It was very predictable that it would happen, but he did not get my vote, and I have a vote. I voted for LeBron James. I thought that LeBron James deserved to be league MVP this year. I thought the way he led the Lakers, being the #1 seed in the Western Conference, which is superior to the East, I think the way that he has led this team, the way that he has had them buy in from day one of this NBA season, I can't say enough about the leadership that he has exhibited and exuded throughout this year. No matter what personnel, no matter what personalities, or whatever the case, playing alongside Anthony Davis, but still doing the things that he did, leading the league in assists, playing the minutes that he played at age 35, his 17th season in the league. Like I've said on many, many occasions, I could be critical of shot selection from time to time. I could be critical of his three-point shooting. I could be critical of sometimes his hesitancy to get to a free throw line, et cetera, et cetera. But what you can never be critical of is that this man is a superstar personified, and he has never cheated us. Every time he steps into an arena, he's always ready to play. Sometimes he plays better than others, obviously, but he's always in shape. He's always in condition. He's always conditioned, rather. He's always focused. He doesn't cheat us. And I think that when you see the Western Conference that he plays in and the challenges that he had available to him, and knowing that he was gearing for the postseason as well, but still did what he did during the regular season, I don't think there's any question in my mind that LeBron James deserves. I understand why Giannis got it, because everybody's looking at numbers and the fact that Milwaukee was the #1 overall seed. But I never thought that he deserved it over LeBron James this year. To me, LeBron James is my MVP. But I'm happy. Giannis is a good guy, and I wish him nothing but the best.
You know what, Stephen A., I hate when I come on this show and I have to agree with you. I really come on this show to argue with you a lot of the times. But when you're right, you're right. Look, congratulations to Giannis. Do I think he should have won the MVP? No, I said he's the most dominant player. If you want to go on analytics and all these PERs that this new age has came up with, and, he set records like, Kareem and Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain and all that. But when you talk about the most valuable player, you got to look at the situation. And my most valuable vote was LeBron James. I mean, if you just think about the conference, you had multiple guys, his peers, guys that was not on his team. Who is your MVP? They said LeBron James because they know the impact that he brings on the team. Now, I think that what ended up happening was that because he have another top 5 guy in Anthony Davis, that he got discredited a lot, and guys said that he had AD, and that probably persuade people from voting for him. But, I don't understand the MVP voting anymore. I don't know the criteria of it, because every year the goalpost is shifted and moved in different directions. Because, no disrespect to the great Steve Nash, but I could recall at a time, where he averaged around about 15 points and 10 rebounds, and Kobe Bryant was playing with Smush Parker and Kwame Brown, and he carried the Lakers to the playoffs, averaging around 35 points a game, and he was the clear-cut MVP at the time. But they said that Steve Nash was the most valuable, because what would he be without the Phoenix Suns? I said, well, look at the talent that he had around him. He had better talent than what Kobe had. I don't know the criteria for the MVP no more. I don't know, because it gets shifted every single year. It's because it is. Because one could make a case that when LeBron James was in the Eastern Conference, he could have won it 8 straight years in a row. But hey, who am I to say it? But, congratulations to Giannis. I'm pretty sure he could celebrate it at his crib, hold a press conference at his house, because that's where he at right now. And LeBron James, we worrying about the bigger things. He going to get that Finals MVP, because that's what matters the most.
Yeah, I have a feeling LeBron's going to be taking home a title this year. Maybe not the MVP, but, maybe a Finals championship. Okay, well, Perk, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for everything. We'll see you soon. All right, we still have a lot more First Take on the way. Our friend Tim Tebow joining the show coming up next to talk about whether or not there can be a legitimate champion in college football this year. Stay with us right here on First Take.
Finals is new for me. Obviously, the goal is to win.
Nobody wants us here. Nobody think that we can do something.
We've been doing this. I don't know how many times we got to prove it over.
What a performance by this Nuggets team.
They are the comeback kids from Colorado.
Oh, yeah. Better start giving this team some damn respect.
And for us, it's the opportunity to play for a championship.
That's right. Call them the comeback kids, coming back after being down 3-1 against the Clippers. Tonight they face off against LeBron and the Lakers in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Kendrick Perkins here with us. Max is having some difficulties with his microphone, but we're going to get him back because he has got a hot take here. Stephen A., I'm going to start with you here, though. Do the Nuggets have a chance against the Lakers?
He's been having difficulties. He's been having difficulties all week.
He should. Listen. He's lucky he's allowed to talk basketball. To be quite honest with you, but here's the deal. The Nuggets have a slim chance, but
Maybe
slim. Exactly, they ain't gonna help them. But here's the deal: the Nuggets have a slim chance, and that's about it. They have no rim protector. They have nothing on the interior. As a result of that, you're talking about LeBron James, who was going to be aggressive, as Damian Lillard, who I spoke to on my NBA show, SportsCenter with Stephen A. last night. Damian Lillard pointed that out. Because you don't have a rim protector in Denver, if you're LeBron, you're going to be super aggressive. If you're Anthony Davis, you should be absolutely positively dominant. We appreciate Montrezl Harrell's effort. We understand he's the reigning sixth man of the year. We get that. But he is not Anthony Davis, especially on the defensive end of the floor. And Anthony Davis ain't going to go for all of that stuff that Joker's bringing your way. Remember, during the regular season, Anthony Davis averaged 29 and 9, I think, against Denver. The Joker averaged like 16 points. I'm not saying that the Joker's not going to get his because he's a skilled player. But he ain't Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis should have an absolute field day against the Denver Nuggets. He should be the most dominant player for the Lakers unless LeBron just decides I'm taking it to the hole all day, every day, and I'm going to have a dunk line in the game. That's how easy this should be for him. Denver is a juggernaut offensively. Jamal Murray is no joke. Nikola Jokic is no joke. I love me some Michael Porter Jr. Jeremy Grant is nothing to sneeze at. Gary Harris occasionally has found his stroke. We get all of that. But they should be a perfect matchup for the Los Angeles Lakers. If the Los Angeles Lakers get any kind of production whatsoever from anybody on the perimeter outside of Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and they play defense the way we know they're capable of, this could be a sweep. I'm not going to disrespect Denver by predicting that. I predict that they'll win 1 or 2 games just out of respect. But I don't believe for 1 second they are winning this series. Jamal Murray, I'm sorry to break it to you, my brother. I'm not taking. I've shown y'all nothing but respect. Y'all were the number 3 seed in the West. I talked to you early in the season. I believe you are a star on the rise. You are something special to behold. I love y'all team in terms of its youth. I think y'all are going to win y'all championship in the future. Y'all going to win a championship in the future, but it ain't going to be this year. It's not disrespecting you. It's just spitting straight facts. Denver is going down, and I don't believe this will go past 6 games, and I'm being nice by saying that.